In this video, I'm going to take a look at using the LEN function and the LEFT function. Both of these are special functions called text functions, and we are using them in Appendix A to clean up or scrub the workbook. The data has been entered in an inefficient manner. It's inconsistent, so we're trying to clean up the workbook so that the data appears consistently. And the first thing that we're going to do is take these zip codes, and you see that some of them are the standard 5-digit zip codes, and some of them are the zip plus 4 zip codes. So what we want to do with those zip codes is change them all to the 5-digit zip codes so that they're all consistent. To do that, we're going to use two functions. We're going to use the LEN function and the LEFT function, and we're going to nest those two functions in an if function. So what you see here is the if function dialog box. And so the logical test for this particular if function is the len, where I'm telling it to check the zip code column and count the number of characters. And if the number of characters is equal to 10, then in my value of if true, I'm going to nest the left function. And what the left function does is, reading from the left, it will extract the first 5 characters in the text string. So I'm instructing it to do that. If the value is false, if we have just a 5-digit zip code here, then I'm just going to have it get the zip code and put it in the new column. Okay, let's switch over to the workbook here, and we'll go ahead and work through that. So the first thing that I need to do is insert a blank column in between the phone number and the zip code so that I have a place to put the results of my if function. So I'm going to go ahead and insert table columns to the left. So now I have an empty column to work in. I'm going to go ahead and click on the insert function button, and if is selected, so I'm just going to click OK. So as I said before, for my logical test, I'm going to use the len function to determine if the zip code column is 10 characters. And then, if it is 10 characters, I'm going to use the left function to extract the first 5 characters of the zip code column. And if it's not true, if it's not 10 characters, I'm just going to have Excel get the value in the zip code column. And then I'm going to click OK. Now, as you probably noticed here, my function didn't work. It's not copying down. And the reason for that is the format, the number format that's been applied. As you can see, it's currently text. I need to change that to either general or number. I'm going to change it to general. Or actually, let's go ahead and change it to number. And then I'm going to re-enter my function. So now it works. Yeah, so if you have that happen in your spreadsheet, be sure to check the number format. Also, check the formula itself to make sure that there is not an apostrophe in front of the equal sign, because the apostrophe, for those of you who used Lotus way back when, is how you used to tell the spreadsheet that you were putting in a text string. Okay, so the next thing your textbook authors have you do is go ahead and insert another column here between phone and our new column 1. So we're going to insert table columns to the left. And then I'm going to select the data in column 1. And notice that I am using my mouse pointer to kind of come partially down into the column heading. Notice that my mouse pointer has changed to a skinny black arrow. If I click now, it will select the entire column. So I'm going to copy. I'm going to move over to column 2, and then I'm going to click the paste arrow, the arrow under the paste button, because I only want to paste the values. I don't want that function, I just want the values. So what that does is it converts the answer to your function into the resulting value. So then I can go ahead and select those two columns and I can delete them. And now I have a brand new zip code column. And I'll just type the label in and I'm good to go with that one. So that is using the LEN function, which counts the number of characters in a text string, and the LEFT function, which will extract the number of characters you specify starting from the left from a text string.